Welcome back, cutie pie. Cobie made an article at the end of December in the year 2021, and he speaks about tokens and the attention scarcity theory, basically, where all of us are just buying and selling tokens based off valuations derived from attention. That's the scarcity, okay? So we're going to go through a bit of these cute points here, and I'm going to elaborate them for you because this was made in 2021, and surprisingly, you're going to see some of his conclusions haven't came to fruition yet, even though we're emerging out of a bear market. So look at this. People talk a lot about scarcity in crypto, whether it's enforcing digital scarcity through NFTs or the idea that there's like 55 millionaires and only like 6 Bitcoins, whatever the number is, right? But in reality, the only scarce resource in crypto is attention. Now, if you know anything about my message and my video, friends, I've already spoken to you about the megaphone. So networks are basically people in a house, and you have a megaphone, and you can shout at them anything you want. You can shill them anything. And that's why being a group, being a network, and getting everyone's attention is one of the most valuable things you can do. Okay, look. Risk-seeking capital is certainly not scarce. People that joined crypto in summer 2021 are raising multi-billion-dollar valuations to explore the metaverse and decentralized Uber. $1 billion is not very much money anymore. So this was literally the very end of 2021. The bull market, everything was about to collapse. So he was just basically saying like, we don't have many really good ideas, right? So a lot of this article goes through these examples like this, right? So look at this. There is ample dilution in the destinations for new dollars in crypto. It is more prominent in the bull market, particularly towards the thrill stage, when long-term value thesis seems to retreat from the cognition of money managers that recently discovered themselves to be geniuses. So, when we see prices going up, people then say, okay, well, it's going up because X, Y, and Z. But really, maybe it's just going up because people wanted to buy something. And whatever they chose to buy, we got in, right? So his article, it goes through a lot of this, attention, scarcity. It really is the only thing. And I've been saying this since day one, okay? That's what networks are all about. We need everyone's attention. If you don't have their attention, they go and give value elsewhere. They waste their time. You need to keep people focused, okay? So we are living in the modern web world, right? So let's read this. Attention is a currency on the modern web. Web 2 companies figured this out ages ago. Users pay for a service with their attention, So we have Facebook. So companies capture this attention to ultimately sell something to the user at some point down the line. Usually the company doesn't sell something specifically themselves. They're just a broker. So they eventually, they're basically using it for marketing. They sell your data, etc., etc. But with Bitcoin, we're changing the game, friends. We're changing the game. Look at this. Attention-based asset valuations. In his last post, I wrote about bull run crypto markets being more similar to a video game than investing. If crypto is a massive multiplayer game where the score is kept in dollars, then attention dictates a lot of that shorter term meta game. So something grabs people's attention and then it moves and shifts. And people want to move to something new where they think they're going to make more money or where they think the attention is going, okay? And he has this cute diagram here. We're going to check it, right? So during thrill stages of the bull market, good players are not trying to buy the best assets. Instead, they're trying to buy the assets that are about to cross an attention chasm or realize their valuation potential. So here's the thing, man. You can buy a good project and it's popular, and you have a winner, okay? But you know what's funny? This was at the very end of 2021, friends. We know from 2022, everything went to zero. Everything went to zero. Minus 90%, 95, 97. Everything except 2 coins, Rocket Pool and GMX. Everything went to zero. All right? There are no good projects in crypto. We're all a scam. If you have a bad project that's popular, then they call it a retail trap. Let me tell you something, friends. I've seen a lot of coins in crypto. Most coins are this. If you're going to measure it by this, most coins are retail traps. Would you call Uni a retail trap? What about Polkadot? They went up 10 to 12x and then retraced 90% their whole move, Doge did better than them. Is Doge a retail trap? Because according to that, no. Doge went better. So you got to think, what was the intention behind people building Uni the DEX, right? One of the greatest inventions for crypto is the tech. And Polkadot, a layer 1 chain, trying to make everyone hold their hands and eat spaghetti on the hills. Do they have bad intentions? Or maybe their price didn't go up as much. It really does make you wonder. So people might try to tell you, hey man, this coin didn't go up, but at least they're trying. Nah, not good enough. Not good enough. If coin A, like Litecoin, goes up 10x and your dog shit goes up 300x, but they both retrace 95%, I'm sorry. Your dog shit's not dog shit, all right? Your dog shit was treasure. Litecoin was the dog shit, okay? That's what we're here for, okay? And we now know through Metcalfe's law, it's got to do with the users. So the most beautiful thing is when I bring your attention Metcalfe's law in crypto, it's that when prices go down, it's because people are leaving. Most of the time. Not all the time. People are leaving. Are you going to call those people stupid? No, they're people. They may have a peanut brain like me, but they're not stupid. Their socks are fluffy. They're wearing their slippers. I believe them. So you got to think about that. What are you measuring this off? Is it a good project? Who determines what's good? What if the project is good, but the founders are grifters? It's a very hard game, friends. That's why you got to go with my philosophy. Find the coins that everyone calls a scam and a Ponzi, and find the ones that are religions. Okay? That's what you got to go for. And so, baby dolls, what about down here? I want to change the color here. What about if you are in an obscure, like complex DeFi, Arbitrum, options yield? If it's a good project and it's obscure, they call it niche. But see, Mr. Kurt Cobain from here, he was speaking from the perspective of a 2021 market. And we all know there's no such thing as a good freaking project. We all went freaking down, friends. We all got obliterated. All of us. Scams went down as much as good projects. But we don't know what the future holds. Maybe in a few years we'll be like, oh, the good projects came back. Tell me what a good project is. What merits are you going to describe a good project? Is it a good application? In crypto, it's all open source, baby. I can copy you, you can copy me. That's how we roll. Right? There's different merits. We haven't discovered all of them. I think I have an idea. That's why I'm making my videos, to show you, because our friendship here is eternal. And don't for a second think it's going to end. That's why you're here. Like, subscribe, bell button, or if you're in a bad project that's obscure, he says wrecked. Well, I can give you about 50 examples where they went the highest in 2021, okay? It's hard. I know it's hard. He's trying to build a framework to help everyone and share some thoughts. But man, it's hard when the good projects are not that good. Because the founders got enriched, friends. I promise you, please, Habibi, Albi, please, just listen to me. Are you listening? Get your ears out. Put your ear to the phone right now. Closer. If the founders got rich, they don't fucking care about me or you, all right? If the founders got rich, we are nothing to them. We are dingleberries to them. Yes, I'm sorry. That might make you shed a tear. That's how offensive it is. We're nothing to them, okay? They already got rich. They have a bigger goal now, okay? When these nerds, they make like 20 million, 40 million, 150 million, they didn't care to become a billionaire. Not all of them, right? We want them to become a billionaire. That's why I liked sacrificing for Pulse Chain and PulseX. I'm like, you know what? I think Richard Hart wants to become a trillionaire, so I want to hop along. I don't think this guy locks a stop. That's what you want, okay? Please, you got to listen to this. When people are too rich and they don't want to get any more rich, that's the retail trap, all right? That's the actual retail trap. The third cycle prophecy curse is real. Please don't sleep on this, all right? So you can take your ear away from the phone now, by the way. Cobie goes through some really cool examples, Bored Ape Loop and different coins and the airdrops. Everyone's competing for attention, right? I won't bore it with you. And he speaks about this Doge example, which it's kind of funny because I was like, baby doll, step in line. We had this covered before you. But he basically shows that, look at this. When people learn about Doge, they got two choices, buy or ignore. But for those 7 years of Doge, and crypto going up, you're basically just betting that the next wave of people are going to be exposed to Doge. So you think, okay, for every 100 million people that get exposed to Bitcoin, maybe like 1 million buy Doge. That's a lot, right? There's some very rough numbers. So he even says you can imagine that for 7 years, the ratio of decision making remained roughly constant. Let's say for have 100 people, 90 of them ignore it, 10 of them bought Doge. Exactly what I just said, right? So that's exactly how I think about it, right? There's still hundreds of millions of people untapped out there. That's why I say the game is not finished with anything. It's not finished. There's a new meta evolving, friends, right in front of our eyes. Okay? So Cobie, he goes through a lot of these different examples, all right? And I have the summary here on my Baby Doll Twitter that you must subscribe to. So in summary, right, attention is the only scarce resource in crypto. Yes, it is. Why? Because attention means you have people in a house that you can shout at them with a megaphone and you can shill them anything. You can mobilize, you can move them. That's the most powerful thing. The market is now waking up to. They don't care about this PE ratio bullshit from these price to earnings. Margin of safety. Like the stock market. No one cares about them, okay? We want a group of people together. That's what's most important. And now, kind sir, kind madams, look at this, the next part. All right, we're going to read this together. The rate of change of attention and the saturation of ownership are useful metrics to observe or estimate when valuing crypto assets or playing the massive multiplayer crypto trading video game. It is just a game. Same as stocks. Stock market people think they're changing the world. No, you're not changing poop. You ain't changing poop. You own some tickers on a computer screen and you think that you own part of a company. You don't own anything. You own the dream that somebody's going to come after you and pay higher. See, in crypto, we know the game, baby. we are self-aware. That's why we're ahead of the boomers. That's why we're going to win. Okay? Look at this part. Next part. The best thrill traders. So remember, thrill is from the Wall Street cheat sheet, friends. And Wall Street cheat sheet, right? The thrill part is at the very, very, very top, okay? The thrill, it's getting thrilling, right? Look at this. So the Wall Street cheat sheet, the thrill, look up the top left. Oh, look at these ads, friends. Here we go, the thrill. I will buy more on margin, gotta tell everyone to buy, right? That's the thrill part. This is we're actually going nuts now. That's that part. That's everyone's actually joining right now. And then it leads right into euphoria, the I'm a genius part, right? So that's what he's talking about when he talks about thrill. So the best thrill traders, so the best ultra momentum guys, they just buy the monthly green candle, even though there's been 3, because they're going to bet on the 4th and 5th one forming. That's what it actually is. That's what it translates to, okay? So you can actually see it. The thrill. Here we go. So that's what the thrill traders are doing. The thrill traders see these. This is weekly, right? Let's go to the monthly. See this? You can see here, friends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So thrill traders, they're seeing 3 monthly candles. They go, no, this is it. This is it, man. This is my chance. This is, and everyone screws it up. Because most people buy, sell, they fondle their soap in the shower. That's what happens, okay? That's what he's talking about. So those best traders, they're hunting for low relative popularity assets that have lots of space for their valuations to grow if they cross a chasm from obscure to popular. Basically, when more people find out about it, they think it's going to be cool, okay? Wink, wink. That's why we think Pulse Chain and Hex. There's a big chance. Hex is shadow banned. You don't get this silver dinner plate serving for all these other coins, right? Because they're all being shilled already. That's why I say, friends, coins like Cardano, XRP, Altcoin Daily, and BitBoy, they already exposed the world to them. Are you understanding? They already told millions and millions of people that the coins were good. So everybody who has been told that the coins were good has already acted. That's why with Hex, everyone's been told it's crap. So you have to think in your mind, oh my God, what's going to happen when people are told it's good? That's edge for you. Do you know how much I love you, man? I love you guys so much, man. My community is growing so fast. You guys are the best. So, look at this. Holding winners through the thrill stages is only for the mentally stable, functioning human beings with well-balanced lives. Maybe I will be one of them one day. So, Cobie's making a cute joke where he's just basically saying, I can't do it. It does make you nervous and jittery. It does. Because I'm telling you right now, friends, it's not easy, like, to see your coin up 30x, and you know that if you don't get out and it drops, it's going to go back down to 3x, you know? Maybe you had 30k, it's become 1 million, but if you don't get out, it's going to go back down to 90k, 70k. It's going to be so depressing, friends. All right? But also in that final stage, if you get out and you're wrong and it goes up, the final triple happens at the end. So that 1 million, people say, oh, don't get greedy. Oh my God. Shut up. You don't know anything about holding and you never will know. What if it does that final 4, 5x at the very end? That 1 mil becomes 5 mil and you got out your 1 mil, you pay taxes. Now you got 700,000 and all you're thinking about is that pre-tax number of 5 million. Do you know how hard it is to see that? People don't know. That's why you got to be in strong religions, because eventually it will happen to you, but you've got to hold for the next cycle after that. If you're not in a strong religion, they're not going to band together and tell you, hey, we are friends. You are me, I am you. Eternal friendship, 4 hearts of friendship and justice. Without them, you're nothing. He ends as well with a nice ode here. Oh, and don't listen to most crypto YouTubers. They're turning your attention into a product for their advertising businesses, which is true. In the 2022 bear market, Zach XBT, right? God bless that man, woman, child, or pet duck named Greg. Zach XBT revealed many influencers got paid under the table. They used our attention. I am you, you and me. I watched them too, man. They betrayed me too. Right? They betrayed us, friends. They used us to funnel us into Celsius, to trash exchanges, leverage trading. Disgusting. They got paid ICOs. And they dumped. It hurts. I'm here to change things. We're doing something different now. I don't see you as just a number, and you are not just a view to me, okay? We are friends, and our friendship is eternal. And if you don't agree, well, you can suck on that one, friends. Until next time.